It's time you forget you know me in every way, shape, and form. Meaning, stop the magic, stop the stalking, and go on about your life like I don't exist. Because I'm going to go on about my life like the 12 of you do not exist. The past is dead, and so are all past relationships, and that's the way they're staying. I'm moving into my future alone until I find a real man. And trust me, it's not going to be any of the toxic 12. No, 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 no. I deserve better. You all had ample time and ample choices to get your shit together, and you chose not to. So you keep swimming in that quicksand you're living in, and you keep fighting to keep your head above the quicksand. I'm going on to better things without all 12 of you. Now this is where I'm going to see how smart you are and how ignorant you are. Give me good reason to expose you, meaning by doing things to me behind my back. I hear the least little thing and I will expose you. This fuckery is coming to an end. This cycle is closed whether you ended it or not. And I'm not reopening for any toxic people. Hell no. And if you know what's good for you, you will release and end this toxic cycle. Because if not, God and my spiritual team will drag you kicking and screaming to your next path, and they will close the cycle themselves. And it's going to be harsher than you ever imagined. I don't give a shit if you're happy. I really don't. Not one of you ever gave a shit how I felt in all these years that you knew me. I don't give a shit how you feel because you guys did the same to me. I don't care what you want because you did the same to me. I have zero feelings for all 12 of you. Zero. Because that's what you had for me. So it's kind of coming full circle, isn't it? The shoe's on the other foot now. Kind of funny in a way. Funny, but not funny. Aquarius, you go find somebody else for that offer. Because it's a hell no from me. And it will always be a hell no. And if you think I would ever allow you into my life, you are mentally ill and delusional and living in illusions. I don't allow man whores in my life, and I certainly do not allow them in my bed. But I don't give a damn how you feel. Everything that you didn't feel about me or care about me is how I feel about you. So everything does come full circle. Imagine that. And all 12 of you will be permanently rejected for eternity when you show up here. So be ready for it. I'm not putting up with any drama, any fist fights, anything, I will be walking away from you when you do. Because you all are losing. Not one of you are winning anything, including my blessings. That's a big no-no. God's not going to allow that to happen, and neither am I. So whatever you fight over is redundant, because you're not getting it anyway. I never seen so many pathetic losers. It's sad, really. It really is. But see, this is what happens when you are that way and when you're toxic. And when you think that you can control people and you think you can do whatever you please to them, this is what happens. You lose everything. Plus, you got tons of karma coming your way. And I wouldn't want to be you. And I know some of you are getting karma right now as we speak. You're just showing everyone how pathetic you are. And when your secrets are exposed by God, unless you give me good reason to, everyone in your life is going to walk away. Except for the karmics until they bleed you dry, and then they will walk away. I wouldn't sleep with any of you for all the money in the world. You all live a trashy, toxic lifestyle. You all sleep with trashy, toxic hoes. And that makes you trash. That's not how I live. That's not how I do things. And that's why you all are getting permanently rejected for eternity. Meaning you will not ever be accepted back into my life again. The cycle is over and done. The door's closed and locked. You can't build on ashes. The past is dead, so are all past relationships. You need to get your mental illness under control. And your trashy lifestyle. Because you're going to wind up with nothing. But I've warned you many times. So whatever happens is on you. Because you're the one that makes the choices and you're the one that gets the karma for it. So, it's just sad that you have to live this way. But those are your choices. And your choices bring you your karma. I'm not going through karma. I'm hearing about you all going through your karma. But I'm not going through karma. Some of you don't know what's coming down the road towards you. And apparently you're not bright enough to stop doing what you're doing and straighten your life out before it happens. Because your karma's already set. You can't stop it from happening. And being with me wouldn't stop it either. And I wouldn't be with you if you're receiving karma anyway, so. Round you go until the circle completes, and the circle's completed. Now the shoe's on the other foot. Kind of funny, I think, in a way. But it's more sad and pathetic. I gave you all those warnings about everything to try and save you from having a life filled with hell. And you all chose to ignore it. And you all suffered because of it. What does that show everybody? He's not as bright as he thinks he is. Every one of you know that every warning I gave you came true, even though you don't have the balls to admit it. But I know that you said it because I heard about it. I'll never admit this, but she was right about everything. Well, duh. One of your major problems is not staying in your own lane and minding your own business. And I'm going to have to do another part to this.